of Santi, how good was it to see him and Joe do what they did early against Vanderbilt?
Yeah, it felt good. Just seeing them be confident and be the guys who we know they are. It was just really good. And we know down the long run we're going to need them to be themselves and just play with that same confidence. So it's glad to see them getting that start right now.
Is that 3-on-3 team rebounding drill your favorite drill, your most effective drill?
It's definitely one of the most effective drills. I definitely feel like we got the best team, me, Tobe, and Cam. Because, somebody put the ball on the ground, I'm getting it. And I tell Tobe, go get every rebound. So, and Cam, he got them Google Gadget arms. So I feel like we definitely got the best team. But for sure, for the whole team, that's definitely a really effective drill for us.
Does it set the tone to start a practice being that physical?
Yeah, it sets the tone a lot because we know that coach he coming in and he not playing. So we got to be on our P's and Q's and just going into every game, especially going on the road, we going into tough environments. We know we just got to be tough and that fouls aren't going to be called and we just got to be those tough, gritty guys.
What do you love most about those matchups when you're driving to the basket, you got to pull off some acrobatic move to get a tough layup? What do you love about those moments?
Yeah, I just like it because it makes me kind of think about back at the parks when I used to play in New York because, if you're playing in the park, you can't call a foul really. And if you do, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. But just the things like that just reminds me of playing back at the parks or back at home.
So, Kyle, what does it say about this team that you played maybe one of your worst games of the year at Texas A&M, then you snap back and play maybe your two best complete games the next two games?
Yeah, I mean it's good, and just seeing that we got older guys, we have to be able to do things like that and not dwell on the last game and not just use that to bring us down, but use it to just pick us up and see whatever we can learn from it.
What do you remember about those Missouri matchups last year?
Yeah, 2 losses. That's what I can really say. We lost twice to them, and we can't go out with a loss this year.
You guys are playing a lot faster this year. How much does Josiah playing that 4 position contribute to that? What does he do that the average person doesn't see?
Yeah, well, he's a guy he's like a big time glue guy. He can take the ball off the glass and he can push it, and that's pushing pace for us a lot because. So a lot of teams, they try to just look for a point guard and one person to just bring the ball up, and we necessarily don't have to do that. Whether it's Joe, DK, whoever, even Jonas sometimes bring the ball up for us, and that just starts to break for us really fast.
How has that changed the way you play?
It honestly hasn't changed really a lot because I like to get out and run too. So me trusting those guys and knowing that they can break it up, so I can just get in and just fill their spot, and they can take less energy from all of us.
What was your mindset sort of after that A&M game?
Yeah.
Because obviously that hadn't happened to y'all a lot, and especially the physical part of it. Were you just thinking not the best night, or was that like something's got to change here?
I mean, I was a little bit of both, honestly, because shots didn't fall for us too much, and shots fell for them, and that's just the name of the game. Whoever scores the most baskets, but when we lose a rebounding battle like that, and it's gonna be really tough to win the game. We learned from that we can't let something like that happen again.
Anything else for Zakai?
I guess Red Clock, he talked earlier too, just about trying to be a team. A lot of guys or other writers are saying that you're not as tough as you think you are. You look at that A&M game. How much is that motivating you in this back half? Yeah,
well, it motivates us a lot, and we all feel like if not the toughest team, one of the toughest teams in the country. And night in and night out, we try to show that. And A&M, they got us, but we still feel like we're the toughest team in the country.
Coach Barnes has said before that your open line of communication between the team really helps you guys out. You'll tell each other when you're doing something wrong or when you need to shoot more, when you need to rebound more. Why do you think that makes this team so effective, especially after a tough loss to A&M like that?
Yeah, well, I would say it starts all off the court because we're really connected and really like brothers off the court. And we joke around all day, but when it's time to get serious, we know we're all just coming. We just want to win, and that's the end goal for all of us. So if somebody's saying something to you, it's not really off of trying to bully you or be big brother or anything like that. It's just us trying to win. So I feel like all of that just starts with our off the court connections.
What challenges does a 5-out, 4-out, 1-in offense bring when you're trying to stay together and help side as well?
Yeah, well, I still feel like we can be connected because we're all good defenders. I feel like, and teams playing 5-out or 4-out, 1-in, it doesn't really bother us because we all know that we can guard, and whatever teams throw at us, we'll be ready for it.
Anything else? All right, thanks everyone.
Thanks, Z.